Hey guys, welcome to Python video series. In this video tutorial, we'll talk about Python string formatting. To make sure a string will display as expected, we can format the result with the format method. The format method allows you to format selected part of a string. So why we require this method? Let's try to understand. Sometimes there are parts of text that you do not control. Maybe they come from the database or user input. To control such values, add placeholders. You can use curly brackets as a placeholder in the text and run the values through the format method, and then you'll get the expected output, right? Let's try to understand through an example. So here I'm going to take a few things from the keyboard. So first of all, I'm going to take a name from the keyboard. So here I'm going to use input method. So I will tell enter your name. This is the first input. I'm just asking user to enter. Now similarly, I'll take age and city. Yeah, but age I would like to take as integer, right? So this input function I will wrap with int, so that I will convert. So whenever you use input method to take any input, then that gets stored in the name, and that is a type of type of a string. But I want age as a integer, and that's what I'm using int function. And within that I'm calling input function. Yeah, now next thing I would like to take city, which is a type of string only. So I would say enter your city and enter your age. Yeah, I hope you understood. Three input parameter I'm taking. Now user has to enter name, age and city, and after that let's check out how we can do kind of formatting of uh, any text, right? So here I'm going to prepare one text. So as you know, in Python, text or a string you can wrap inside the single quote or double quote. So here I'm going to write like hi, and just I'm putting this placeholder so that I can insert name in this curly bracket in this placeholder. So hi and name I will insert with the help of format, and after that just I'm putting comma, and I would say you are again placeholder for age, which I'm taking from the keyboard. You are this much years old, and you belong to again placeholder, and there I would like to insert the city name, right? So this is the text, and I will do text1 equal to text, and just I'm calling a format method. First curly bracket in this text represent name, second curly bracket represents age, and third curly bracket represents city. So accordingly we need to pass to the this format method. So just I'm going to pass name, then age, and then city. Cool. And now this text1 has been formatted, and just I'm storing back into the text1 itself, and just I would like to print this text1, right? Text1 just I'm printing. Let me run this program and see what output I get. So here you can see, okay, so this output came from the different file. So I have to run this string format class, and here you can see it is asking to enter first of all name. I'm entering name as Kishan, and age I'm entering, let's say 28, and city I'm entering Mumbai. And here you can see the final output. Hi Kishan, you are 28 years old and you belong to Mumbai. So here we got the formatted string. Yeah, so let me put uh, some kind of separator over here, and sorry, I'll put over here. Now next and there are different ways to format a string. So now we are going to explore the next one. So I will do the text2. Everywhere I'm going to make text2 and text2. Yeah, Now here you can see how we can replace this placeholder with the actual parameter with the help of format, right? Now sometimes, let's say if you want to basically display, let's say if you want to format this age, right, age you want to display in let's say decimal format, then that is also possible. Then in text2 I'm going to show you how you can format age, right? So you have to give the colon and then dot and 2f. 2f means after decimal you want after decimal you want 2 digits, right? And of course you need to pass these parameters, and text2 we are printing. Now if I run, then see how it is getting printed. So if I run, then of course we need to enter name, so Raj, age let's say 30, and city let's say Delhi. If I press enter, then here you can see, hi Raj, you are 30 years old. And if you look at the format of age, that is displaying 2 decimal point, right? So you can format some kind, if you are dealing with some kind of integer or float, then you can specify how many digits you want after decimal, right? And here, this is the third way to format a string. Now let's move ahead and I'll show you some other format as well. So here also you can specify the named parameter or index. So let's say I would like to specify the index. So here index I'm going to specify 0, then index I'm going to specify as 1, and this is index 2, right? You can, then index 1 value you have to pass first, and index 2 value you have to pass, and then index 1 value you have to pass, and then index 2. So this index you can maintain as how you maintain index in the array, right? And this will also work. Let's say it is a text3, okay, text3 and text3, right? So when you maintain the index, then good thing is that if you have a repeated value to be printed, then easily you can do using index. So let me run this program first of all, and here I'm going to enter age kk, sorry, name kk is 30, and let's say city is Mumbai. And here you can see it got printed, right? This formatted string we can see over here, right? Now what I was talking about, if you want to print or same string twice, right, say same placeholder you want to repeat it, then how we can do that? Let me show you what I was talking about. So here I am going to make another string, let's say text4, okay, and here in text4 I would write hi, and here just I'm putting index 0 placeholder, right? I would say my brother name is also, and again placeholder with 0. So here just I'm repeating this placeholder, index placeholder, right? So easily we can format this one. So here if I call format method, then just I need to pass one parameter, because index 0 I'm using twice, right? So just you need to pass only one parameter, right? And we can store in index 4 only, sorry, text4 only, text4. And if you print this value text4, then you'll see how it got formatted. Now name I'm going to enter Raj, age let's say 30, and city let's say Delhi. And here you can see saying the hi Raj, my brother name is also Raj, right? So that's how you can format a string when you want repeated placeholder, right? Now last but not the least, I would like to talk about, you can also format a string using named index parameter. Let me show you how we can use named index parameter. So I'm going to copy this piece of code, and I would say text5. So everywhere I need to give the text5, and text5. Now here instead of index number, you can give like person underscore name. So named index parameter you can say, and similarly I would say person underscore age, and similarly you can give a person underscore city. Okay, now here we have given the parameter name placeholder, right? So here good thing is that here you can pass person name equals to name, right, which coming from the keyboard, right? Similarly you have a person age, so you have to write person age equal to age, and similarly you have person city, right? So person city equal to city. Cool, now we have done. Now if I run this program, and here name I'm going to pass KK, age let's say 30, and city Pune. Then here you can see last output, you can see hi KK, you are 30 years old and you belong to Pune, right? Here main benefit of giving the name of the parameter, you can pass it in any order, right? Doesn't matter. So here let me show you. So just I'm going to comment out this line, and here let me show you. Even though if I interchange the order, still this is gonna work. Let me show you. So here in this text, first of all we have a person name, right? And then you have a person age and then city, right? But here I am passing first of all person age instead of person name. So even I have interchanged, right? I do not maintain the order, still this is going to work. But because person age, wherever you see person age, that is going to replace by this value, and wherever you have a person name, that is going to replace by this. So if you give the placeholder name, right, then you don't need to really maintain the order. That's the benefit. Let me show you. So if I run, then let's say now name I'm KK, is let's say I'm going to be 28, and city let's say Pune. If I press enter, then here you can say it is still working. Hi KK, you are 28 years old and you belong to Pune, right? It is still working. So guys, that's all I wanted to discuss in this video tutorial. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Big thank you for watching this video, and see you there in the next video tutorial.